Yo guys, it's Stealth Shadow here, and today we're back with our very first Fortnite news video. And as you can see, I'm on the brand new QUADCRASHER. They're not too bad, they're alright, and I've got some news today on Fortnite, on the QUADCRASHER, on everything there is to know. So the first one is about the QUADCRASHER. If you don't already know, it seats two players, so two people. You can have you and your friend on your QUADCRASHER, and if you can see on the bottom right, that little green circle that refills, and when that refills you can boost into like buildings, trees, anything like that, and that'll do that. You can boost off ramps, cliffs, anything like that to catch some sick airtime. And you can also, this one I think is quite interesting, launch players into the air by smashing into them. I quite like that. I'm gonna really have to try that. So if you want to see a video on that, comment down below and I'll try to get that done. It might only be on Playgrounds, but comment that. And you can see I got 48 seconds. Try and beat me on that. Anyway, so our next bit of news is for all you guys that play Disco Domination. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's alright. You know, it doesn't give you much XP. But anyway, so they've reduced all bandages spawns from 50%. So your chance of getting bandages aren't that high. And they've removed all common weapons. So I think that's grey weapons. So you won't be finding any grey R's, anything like that. Right, increase the rarity of where you can spawn by 30% alongside the storm circle. I'm not too sure what that means because as I say, I don't play that. But for all you guys that do, I hope you do enjoy that. And I hope that's something you really like to do. Anyway, so getting back into it, they've brought in the side dance floors closer to the storm edge. So I assume that means they're not so far away from the end of the circle or something like that. I could be wrong, could be right. I'm not too sure, but for all you guys that know, let me know down in the comments below. Right, so and they've also reduced the max respawn distance by 20%. So I assume that means when you die, you can respawn closer and stuff like that. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Sorry about that guys. And yeah, so our next bit of news is about the Portal Fortress. So any of you guys that like the Portal Fortress, it's just like the Portal Fort, obviously bigger, better, you could say. And GG to this guy who just fez me, thank you. And right, so the Portal Fortress has been disabled as we work to resolve some issues related to this item. So I don't know what the issues are, but it could be something big. It must be something big. Anyway, the drop rate of a Portal Fort has increased from 3.05 wow to 4.89%. while Portal Fortress is disabled, so you've got a higher chance of finding it, I assume, when it's back. The goal is to keep the drop rate of a Portal Fort the same as if both items were enabled to help with the completion of challenges. My apologies, so if that means anything to you, then I hope you like that, but it doesn't actually mean anything to me. Right, next lot of news is, now this one's exciting for me, and any other person that plays on PS4 or just consoles in general. So you can now view and change edit controls separately from combat and build controls in the controller menu. So I'm not too sure what that means, but I guess it's exciting. It's about PS4, alright? Come on. So you must like that. So PS4 controller lighting will match player marking colour. I haven't tried this out and I'm not too sure it does. Obviously, if you play on PS4, you've got that control light bar. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you got like control light bar. So I guess maybe when you go near it, if the player's in all black or all white or all red or all purple, it will change colours according to that. I may be wrong though. Anyway, now this one I like. So this is for console players, for Xbox, PS4, and that's it. So, you can now set build-in mode sensitivity for controllers in the option menu. It is a multiplier on the default control sensitivity and allows up to 2 times increase. So whilst you're in build-in, I think this means that you can, like your sensitivity is different just whilst you're in build-in. I haven't tried this out yet, but let me know if any of you guys have. Let me know if it's any good. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Right, we've got a lot of news for you guys today. So, controller sensitivity slider in the does it say slider? Slider in the option menu now allows for more than 10 values. Not too sure what that means, but if you're interested in that, make sure you definitely have a look at that. Alright, so added an option to build a pro that allows for building as soon as you switch to the piece instead of selecting first and then placing. This allows for faster building without preview. So if you ask me, I think they're trying to make it easier for us console players to enjoy it more in these new things that they brought out for the tournaments. Because obviously it will be cross-platform, so we'll be playing with keyboard players, keyboard and mouse, PC, whatever you would like to call them. So they're trying to make it a bit more fair. I like it. I think it's pretty fair, to be honest. I mean, we still will never be able to build as quick as PC players, but you know, they're trying. They're trying. So, added an option that allows for editing hold timing to be adjusted. So I'm not sure what that is, but I assume it means it's quicker. You can edit quicker. I do like this. Edit does take quite a while to do, and yeah, obviously you can do it with custom key bindings, but it's just finding the custom key bindings to do. And I really want to know, if you're watching this right now, how this carbide didn't die. But anyway, we're running out of time, so that's all the news we've got for you today. Oh, and the grenade launcher, it now has some weird thing. Anyway guys, we're running out of time. I hope you all like and subscribe, and and like, leave a comment down below. Stealth Shadow YouTube, and peace.